with my girl Tasha. Tell us who you are, where you from, and how long you been riding.
Okay, my name is Tasha, aka Sincere. Out of Durham. I've been riding from. I've had my slingshot since 21. Before that, I was riding motorcycles, so I rode my motorcycles probably like 10, 15 years. So
Wonderful. Eris?
I'm Eris. I have been riding with the group since March. I've been on a couple of rides with them now. I love it. I'm new to the group, so I'm a newbie. So I'm still getting to know people, and I've met a lot of people along the journey. I'm from Chapel Hill. I am a wardrobe visionary. I'm a stylist for celebrities. I style for red carpets and like the Emmys, Grammys, things like that. And I have a couple of other businesses that I do on the side. So like I said, I'm the newbie to the group, but with this episode, I'm excited because we got a lot of slinging ladies in the building, and we got a lot of slinging ladies that are watching and that want to join the sling community. So I'm excited about this one.
Next up is the world famous, my girl, San. You got it.
Okay, y'all. I am saying, like you just said, I am from Burleson. I am a child care provider here in this county. I have been riding. I think it's going on about 4 years now. And I like to compete and meet new people. So, I think I met Miss Dreamer. Have I met you? I think I have.
Yes.
Fayetteville.
Yes.
Yes. So that's it.
Yes.
I like to meet the ladies. I love it. Like she said, the ladies, we about taking over, y'all. We about taking over.
That part.
Taking over.
All
Oh,
right, Trey, it's on you.
okay, yes, I'm Drina, aka Batgirl. I'm from Hope Mills, the Fayetteville area. I've been riding about 3 years now. I ride with Fayetteville Elite and I ride with Three Wheels in Motion. I used to ride a motorcycle and I gave that up. I rode about 15 years. I gave it up and I later got a slingshot since I retired. So I'm retired now 10 years, just trying to enjoy myself. And like she said, meet and greet. It's great.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now, the lady behind the mask, Miss Teresa. It's on you, young lady.
Teresa, we can't hear you.
That's adorable.
Teresa, we can't hear you.
Unmuted. Can't hear you.
We got audio. I think she has an audio issue. If, yeah, we can't hear you. If you want to come back,
or she might have to come out that mask.
Yeah.
I'll introduce myself.
There she go.
There she is.
I can't hear her though. Yeah, we can hear you. No, try to exit out and come back in.
Where's my phone?
I have to try it again.
Look and see if my phone is.
She must have an iPhone.
You got it, Teresa?
Not the iPhone. All right. So I'm Fiona. I've been riding with BCS since 2021. I drive a green slingshot, and let's see, I have
No more.
business,
Get on.
e-commerce. I have a tech
That's it.
company
Give me that water. No more water. Bring it in.
daughter with her personal nail business. I'm more
You're
busy
making
with
a mess.
but,
You're making a mess.
enjoying life, and I'm excited about the topic tonight because I think this topic, because as the three-wheel community continues to grow, I think that
I can't hear you. I can't understand you.
Yeah, she's breaking up real bad.
Hey, okay, hold on, let me see. Teresa, can you hear us? Because every time
Teresa frozen.
Try, go again, Fiona.
Okay, every time somebody has audio issues and mess with mine, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alexa, volume down.
All right. So yeah, I was just saying that as the three-wheel community continues, one of the things I've noticed is that a lot more women are joining. So I think this topic will be helpful for women who are.
If I'm sorry, Fiona, if everybody could put their devices on mute when they're not talking.
Okay. So yeah, I think
Okay.
this topic will be helpful for. All right. So who's next? Lee, can you hear me?
A lot of feedback and background noise. It's hard to understand what you're saying.
Okay. Well, go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead. You can go ahead.
Me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, Malik, it's on you.
What am I doing? What's on me?
You're moderating the meeting with the
Arthur, did you introduce the topic?
we're
Okay,
we're
can you?
hey Teresa, okay, you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Okay, I want you.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself, Teresa.
I'm Teresa. I've been riding since 2017.
Hey, Teresa, is your phone on still?
Yeah.
Turn your phone off, because your phone is back feeding to your laptop. Are you using your laptop or your phone?
I'm just on. Here.
Are you good? Are you using your iPhone or you got your laptop? Hello?
Hello?
Are you using your iPhone or your laptop?
I don't think she can hear you at all.
I can't hear. We can't hear you.
Maybe change her Wi-Fi settings if she's on her cellular. Maybe try home Wi-Fi or vice versa. Maybe.
Yeah, I had to turn off my Wi-Fi so it wouldn't give feedback.
No, we can't hear at all now, Teresa.
Yeah.
We heard something, but no, you're breaking up.
Try to change. If you're on home Wi-Fi, try to use a cell, and if you're on cell, use home. See if that'll work.
Okay, Malik, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead and introduce the topic, Arthur.
All right, the topic for the night is females riding in with the three-wheel community. How was it when you first pulled up for the first day or the first week? Was it a safe environment? Was it something that you wasn't sure of? Now that you're riding and you've been doing it for a minute, what changes would you recommend the groups to do to include the women so they'll be more comfortable and be safe at it at the same time?
All right. Well, I'm gonna start off, and this is just a general question for everybody. And we've got riders that have been doing this for a different amount of time, and we've also got like saying riders that do different type of events along with riding with groups. So this is just an open question for anybody who wants to answer it. When you first showed up for a group ride or to engage with a group, what was the first thing that you noticed that may have changed since you've been riding? I don't know if anybody understood my question. I'm gonna put Fiona on the spot just to start us off. When you first showed up with us to ride, what's the first thing that you noticed And it could be about the demographics. It could be about the attitude. It could be about whatever's the first thing that stood out to your first impression. And has that changed since you've been riding with a group?
So can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. It wasn't a meat market. So when I started riding with the men, it wasn't like they were trying to, get at you or make you feel uncomfortable, and they weren't hitting on you. So I didn't feel like it was like a meat market. It was just really people genuinely, liking your vehicle, and, oh, I like this and I like this color. So it felt more like a group of people who have something in common. And that's kind of like the impression. And do I feel that way now? Absolutely. I mean, it's still the same.
Oh, okay. And I guess
You did,
I'm sorry,
Teresa?
Teresa, that gerbil phone is not working. that is just not working. So you said something about it not being a meat market, and that was something that was important to you when you first started. Did anybody else, when you first went out there, was that a concern as a woman that was riding it with a group? Was that something that you were, I don't want to say fretting, but that you thought about before you went to your first engage with a group or first went out to ride? And that's open for anybody.
I'm gonna say no. I guess because initially it was more of a male-driven market. Now more females are getting slingshots and out there as well. But no, I didn't have an issue with riding. You guys are just a different type of group. Very genuine, nice, easygoing. I enjoy riding with Will City Slingers.
Was there any hesitation from
Sandy,
any?
hold me, Sandy. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Sandy. I'm sorry.
You're on mute.
Unmute.
Is she using sign language?
Right, because her mouth is moving.
Sandy doing sign language. Sandy, you're multi-talented.
Right.
Unmute yourself.
Unmute.
It says she is unmuted, but we can't hear anything. Yeah.
Look, I better leave Sandy alone before she does give me a sign. So,
All right, anybody else want to take that?
Yeah, we can hear.
Well, I'll talk about my experience a little bit. When I first started out, it was great. I was greeted by the males greatly. The women were the ones I had a problem with. I don't know why. It just happened that way. So I pretty much rode with the guys, or I rode independently. And Arthur could tell you, I showed up places all by myself and with my daughter, and that was it. Because a lot of people weren't as receptive in my area. But I love it. I enjoy it. I'm going to keep on riding.
I really do hope that Sandy can get her voice going. And one of the reasons is, if I'm not mistaken, she is the only one on here that competes, right? Is that right, Fiona?
Yeah.
So I really hope she can get her voice up, because she's got a completely different perspective, I think, than everybody else. Because
can she go back out and come back in?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. It's just like, maybe need to turn the volume up or something. I don't know.
I don't know. The audio is crazy.
Teresa's phone done messed up everybody.
She keeps going out and come back in.
What is your opinion?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Yeah. What is your?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
What was your opinion?
I kind of felt like Fiona. I didn't feel like I was a piece of meat. I didn't, but I did notice that there were a lot of men. Okay. Yeah. I am married, my husband was with me, so I can't give it, an opinion from a single point of view. But being a married woman, I was still out there with a lot of men, and I wasn't being hit on. I wasn't, I didn't I didn't feel like a piece of meat, exactly like Fiona said. Now, mind you, I have been to some bike places where I legit felt like a piece of steak sit in the circle with a bunch of men. So I have been put in that situation, and I know what that feels like. So I know for women riders, whether Slingshots, Can-Ams, whatever, for women riders, that's something that's very important, because we want to make sure that, like Malik said, safety is first. You know, and we want to make sure that we're safe, even though we're surrounded by people that we don't know. But I did not get that feeling on my first visit with you guys. It was very pleasant, but I was a little nervous because I didn't see many females on my first ride. I saw some, but not very many. But then as I started to ride more, I saw more and more and more. And then on this last show, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, I mean, there was so many females. I wanted to get everybody in the video, but I couldn't because we were literally gridlocked. No slingshots could move. It was just so many. I couldn't gather them all until we kind of scattered out a little bit. But to answer your question, yeah, I do feel safe. I did feel safe then. I still feel safe now. Would I ride without my husband now that I've gotten to know people? Yes. I would feel safe enough if I were single to ride without my husband. I haven't been placed in any compromising positions or anything like that. So for the most part, I feel very safe.
Oh, good.
Which is a huge part for a woman. Like, honestly, especially in a biker club, because I can't speak for the other women on the panel, but for me, in my search, that was something that was very important, that it was kind of balanced out. We had married. I mean, of course, we know single are going to be in there too, but because I am married, I would like to be in a group with other married couples as well. So that's just my point.
I want to.
Can y'all hear me?
Can we hear it now?
Girl, we hear you now.
Okay, go ahead.
But I was gonna say the first time I came up on the scene, like I said, it'd be women and men, and I think the guys look out for the women. That's one thing I do notice. The guys look out for the women. Now I will ride by myself places. My husband don't like that, but I do ride by myself, which sometimes I know it's not safe, but I do that. Cause sometimes you can't find a lot of women that want to ride, so I just get out there and go. But like you said, when you pull up, I mean, everybody just. You're not looking for think somebody gonna be trying to do all the extra stuff because everybody's friendly. Everybody there just to meet everybody, and it's just a good setting to me. It's safe. Like I said, the men look out for the women. Always have. Since I've been doing it, they look out for you.
Teresa back.
I'm back for a second.
Wonderful. You ready?
I had to log on with my computer. For some reason, my Flip 5 didn't want to work.
All right, so the question is, how did you feel when you first came to ride with the three-wheel family? Did you feel safe, or did you feel kind of reserved because it was so many men and you wasn't sure how you were going to be perceived?
There's no more.
It wasn't a whole lot of men. It was just me and Malik. I was one of the first women to start riding with Bull City Slinger.
Yeah, that's true.
I always felt safe. So it was. I was the first woman, and it was just two men, and then a car came on, and then we started riding with Capital City. But with just you and Malik, I always felt safe. Doing the rides through Walltown and down to the Pickleback. So I felt really safe.
Wonderful. All right, Malik, go to the next.
That's quite a compliment. Well, my next question, and it's kind of what everybody just was leaning towards a little bit, but I want to go.
You're freezing, Malik.
If you have a spouse or significant other, did you have to do any preparation with them? Did they express concerns about you riding with a group? Anything like that you had to address or that they expressed before you rode?
I can answer. No, mine didn't, because when I was started riding, I was just with a Can-Am. And then once he started riding with us, he decided, okay, I like this. I'm going to get us a slingshot. So that's what happened there.
No, that's for me.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
I
the
said
same for
he
me.
just don't want me ride by myself. He just don't like me ride by myself.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
We don't want you to ride by yourself.
But if I'm ready to go,
So,
nobody want to go, I'm gone.
Cindy
I
got
know that's right, too. I know that's right.
what, did anybody else have any spousal or partner concerns that came along with riding with the group?
Now for me and my husband are one and the same. So, we have everything in common. So I like what he likes what I like. So we don't have that issue in our household. But I do understand the husband not wanting her to be alone or by herself. So I do understand that.
Well, and Eris, I know when I talk about you, it's always you and your husband. It's, yeah, like you said, y'all are one and the same. Whenever I refer to you, I just refer to the couple.
That's
So
all.
I understand that.
All the time. We get it all the time.
Tasha, what about you?
Well, my significant other, he rides with us a lot, so
Yeah,
he doesn't have any issues. We both enjoy riding slingshots.
yeah. And I was sitting there thinking, you're another special category because both of you ride slingshots with
He's
us.
just more into the music than I am. Yeah. He's
Now,
more like Sandy.
yeah. Now, if anybody on the panel was thinking about questions to ask, like you wanted to say, Sally, you're going to join a group. These are some questions you should ask before you go out there, or things that you should look for if you're searching on social media, or however you decide to make that move. And anybody just feel free to jump in. What are those questions that you would encourage your friend or a new rider to ask or look for when they're trying to make that decision on who to ride with, or if they even want to be in a group?
I would have to say the first thing is to see how many females are in the group, because that would determine my safety, or and then the second, if I were to have any issues within the group, who do you speak to about it? Like, who do you go to if something were to happen that went down inappropriately with another rider, male, whatever? Who do you speak to about it, and what are the proper chains? What do you go through, if something like that were to occur? But my main thing would be, how many female riders are there, and would this be a good fit for me?
Perfect.
Anybody else?
I would say, so Fiona was one of the women that came on with us and started riding with us. But I literally tell her then, watch out for him. Watch out for him. Watch out for him. Watch out for him. And she literally found that it was true, like, whoa, Yeah. So I think it's just observe, I think the women we have in this group is very, very strong-minded. We all strong-minded, and we have strong will. And I think we all look out for each other. And then this is what I see now, that we all, because how many? 1, 2, 3. Besides me and Fiona, it's a lot of more women's in it now, right, Fiona? And I tell you, the women that we have in the group now, it's just awesome. Some went away and came back, like Tasha. I thought I can go over here, found out, I can't go.
Hey. Don't do that.
So she came back. She came back with us, which I'm glad. I'm glad to have her back. I'm glad to have her back.
Now, is I don't know about the makeup of Three Wheels in Motion. Are there a lot of women in that group?
I'm sorry, is that me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three Wheels in Motion? No,
Yeah.
it's maybe four girls. I was the
Okay.
only one in Fayetteville Elite, and then there's 4 or 5 in Three Wheels in Motion. So it's very
Yeah.
few women that they ride, but nobody wants to join a group. They just want to be independent riders.
Oh, okay. So do you
Mhm.
when you're out riding, do you connect with a lot of independent riders?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
And
Do
nobody
they?
wants to be tied. The problem is they don't want to be tied to a group. They don't want the meetings, the rules, it's a lot of things that come with it that a lot of people are not looking for. They just really looking to ride.
Well, I'm glad we
So
have
that's
that
where the
in this.
problem comes in at.
Yeah.
Well,
Arthur, I guess we did the right thing. No,
well, I
no.
can say for our group, we have no rules, no regulations, no dues, no none of that.
Oh
Everything
my
is
goodness.
free will.
Well,
Everything
let me
is
tell you.
on each individual. Um, you ride when you ride, and if you're there with us, you're the most important thing. When you're not there, as long as you're okay where you at, you're still important to us.
Hmm.
So
Okay, got you.
we don't.
Yeah,
I'm just
And we
no,
saying.
there's a
don't
lot
get
of rules and regulations on
and
this
we
side.
don't get mad if you ride with someone else. That's
No, we
sure.
don't.
No.
We
That's
don't.
right.
We don't.
Ooh, okay. That's a blessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
That's a
we don't
blessing by itself.
we decided early. Me and Malik decided early that we want to form a group of no rules, no regulation. We're all adults. We don't want to.
That's a blessing,
Um,
let me tell you.
we don't want to
Yeah.
put fines on people. We're not paying. We're not telling people to pay dues. We're not paying initiation fees. We're saying if you come ride, you a BCS for that day, and that's how we've always treated everybody. For the
Now,
day that you ride,
Okay,
you a
well, let me tell you
BCS.
on this side, you get in trouble if you don't wear your vest or your shirt
Oh
when
no.
you
no,
ride.
no.
Well,
Yeah.
We can't
well.
hear you, Tasha.
Let me.
Yeah, I can't do that. I've been there for many years. I don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
Well,
see,
I'm
Hey, that's
backing
right.
away.
Well,
Tasha and I
let.
was in the same MC club,
and see, and that's what I'm saying. Because see, I came from the bike world, so I know what that is. I know what that feels like. So when I got off my two wheels and jumped into the three, I said never again would I put people under that scrutiny because it's too hard and
Right.
it's too much to live up to. And I'm saying I want people to come just for the fellowship and just to have some fun.
right.
That's what we're all
Exactly. And
about.
have fun.
Uh,
If
Yes.
if
That's
they
what it
saw me
should be
on
about.
with
Yes.
Fiona, they taking if Fiona posts a picture, they take shots of the picture and take it back to the group and say she did this and she did
I
that.
am not.
uh, I
We
got.
will
I want to go back.
blow.
I'm sorry. I just want to go back to. I have a question. When you got your vehicle, when you got your slingshot or your Can-Am, whatever you got, when you first got it, did your families express concern? Not talking about your significant others, your extended family. Did they express concern about you riding with a group or riding? Period.
Yeah, that's just me buying a Can-Am. They were very, very upset. They were very upset. But they got over it.
Any? Did
They got
anybody else
over
get
it
concerns from their families?
they realize that I'm me and I'm the only one in my family that has a slingshot, a Can-Am. I'm the only one in my family that would jump on the road quick, fast, and in a hurry. So they very, protective over me, but I assure them that I'm gonna be okay when it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. There's nothing they can do, nobody can do. When God called me, he's gonna call me. Uh,
Sandy, I think your family might be concerned if you go without them, because I'm always glad to see them.
My
'Cause I
mama, my
love seeing
mama,
them.
my mama be worried. It's just my mama. She be worried.
Does she?
Yeah, she be
Was
worried.
she, was she
But I
worried
just,
when you first got it?
yeah, she's like, I guess people look at the safety or, like I say, about just being out there, and she look at the safety of it. Like you're gonna be safe in them. Then she love to ride it, so I think that
Yeah,
changed.
he loves the ride.
Oh,
That
And I
changed.
and I put you on the spot, you and Tasha, because you know you both have four-seaters, and you have your families in there, and they look like they're having a great time. And I didn't know if they were concerned about you
hey,
or not.
Tasha
hey.
really shocked me when we went to Florida. And when she first saw Sandy's, she said, that's the first thing she said. See, I need that because I got little kids and they like to ride. And she couldn't ride but one at a time. But when she said, I'm leaving mine, I'm like, you're leaving it now? Uh-huh, leaving it right now.
Yes, and everywhere I go, one of them is with me.
Yep.
Because I remember when I first met Sandy, it was a two-seater, and she pulled up with her cousin, and she would say, Arthur, I'm having a hard time because my cousin keep getting mad at me because I can only ride one at a time. We was in Florida one year, and Sandy stretched hers out to a four-seater.
Yep.
And she packed that mug out when she got back to Durham. Yeah, her cousin, everybody riding.
She sure did.
Yeah.
And then that next year, seen Sandy in that four-seater. She was just turning wheels.
Yeah, I think I met Tasha.
Yeah,
When I met Tasha, she was had just got her slingshot at the Christmas parade.
We went because we got Slingshots to Daytona, and I left mine.
It was a two. Also, I met you. You had a two-seat at the Christmas parade.
Yeah.
You went to Daytona and you left. Yeah.
But Sandy, you remember you did that one year too, because the next year, Arthur, remember we went and we heard somebody blow the horn at us. It was Sandy, and we were like, she in a four-wheel. Did she get a four-wheel or what did she do? And she had that baby stretched out, boy. I was like, that is Sandy. She's in a four-seater. And sure enough, she left hers that time too.
Fiona, I don't know your family at all. Were they concerned when you said you were going to pick up a slingshot?
I'm a single mom, and so it's just I have two teenagers. Oh, can you hear me? Can I get closer?
Yep, now we can.
Yeah, we can.
I thought you was peeing in the pool.
So I'm a single mom, and so I have two teenagers. So when a slingshot come, they were posing with it, and they were just so they had no concerns. They were like, "Mom's just having fun." So it was just another thing for me. But I did have one question I wanted to ask, kind of piggyback.
Please.
Earlier. So Drina mentioned about the rules and regulations that she's kind of seeing out there. So with that being said, not many women are leader, right? Most of them are men. What I've observed is a lot of the women there's not really much of a beef thing going on. A lot of times you see a lot of men. So as a woman, have you guys observed that a lot of things that happen within the community between men and egos?
Say that again, Fiona.
You said.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, Sam.
You said do a lot of stuff happen with the men.
Yeah. Do they operate out of ego?
You're trying to get to rat people out, Fiona. You don't.
I think it's a lot of women too. You just don't. It's a lot of women too.
You think so?
Yeah, it's a lot of women too. You got a lot of women that's not here for other women. You got other women that's not here for other women.
You're right. You're right.
And everybody, like I tell everybody's slingshot is different. Everybody got that. Your slingshot is your slingshot. But women got a lot of issues too in this slingshot thing. And I just feel like like I said just now, everybody's slingshot is yours. It's your uniqueness. But women, women hate on each other.
And that shouldn't be.
Sandy, let me ask this though. So, in your experience, are you more likely to get a negative response from other women or from men?
Women.
Well, like hands down, no question.
Women.
Okay.
Sometimes men uplift women. Like
Yeah.
When you pull up, them men be liking them slingshots.
Yeah.
You niggas, that us women got.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna see. You might. A lot of women ain't gonna. Oh, girl, that's nice. A lot of women ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. I
Mm.
noticed that.
But that's because they not real women. Did I not? Did I not say when you're real, you don't want to be like nobody else? I love everybody's slingshots, and I like it that it looks different than mine. Mine is my slingshot. I like it the way it is. You know, um, women. I think women just don't even hate on slingshot. Sometimes they just hate the position that you have with other women by just getting along with them. But then over here, they got this beef with you that nobody else can see, you know. So you'll be trying to figure out, well, why you got a beef with her? Because I never had a beef with her. Well, why you got a beef with her? You know, it's all about some women feel like if you carry on a crowd, or if you be the one in that group to lead, you know, the group, and putting a lot of stuff out on Facebook and stuff, they get mad just because of that. They get
Well,
mad just because they see all your activities that you do. And instead of saying, hey, I like to join that activity on, you know, from my side where I stay, how can I get that same activity going? You know what I'm saying?
well, based
And
off of Sandy, based off of what you just said, and Teresa, and this is for everybody. Do you think, or have you been around? I don't know if you've been around, but do you think it's better for a group to be male and female, or do you think an all female slingshot group would be successful? Because I haven't seen.
There's
no,
not a
no,
lot. There's
sir.
not enough.
No, sir. Need to be some men and
Mm-mm,
women. You can't put a bunch of women together.
mm-mm.
You said it.
You got to get, you got, I'm
They
a,
will,
y'all
it will not
excuse my
last.
French,
No.
excuse my French, and y'all know I'm Miss T. You got to put some dinglings in there with me. I can't count it. All that coochie ain't gonna get it for me. I need some balls. I need a hammer.
Okay, okay,
Wait a
okay,
minute. Wait a
okay.
minute. What kind of? Wait a minute. What
Hey,
we
this is
talking about?
family friendly. This family
What's
friendly,
going
Teresa.
on here?
This family friendly. This family friendly.
Tasha,
No, you just.
they
It
know
just.
me.
It
I just
just.
keep it
Hey,
real.
don't keep that for a minute.
But no, you just need to keep. I just feel like you put a bunch of women together. It just doesn't mix.
Yeah.
So let me
It
ask you a
doesn't
question.
mix.
Sam, let me ask you a question then to the group. Is it better if the leader of the group is a male or female? Which one get better results?
Oh,
I
male.
think either
Ooh.
or. Either
I do
or.
too. Either
I
or.
think
Either
either
or.
or, but to keep women from the gossiping and all that stuff, it requires a male. And that's just me seeing coming from the MC side of it. They had
Right.
co-ed clubs.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it just depends on the woman itself.
Mm.
You can have some good women that can
You
really lead a
can.
group.
Yeah, you
But
can.
then like you said too, sometimes men need to, because
Yes.
us women,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You know, we the backbone.
Yeah.
You know, but
Well, they said a man is supposed to lead, so
a man's supposed to.
Arthur,
Yeah.
Arthur, I know me and you,
A man can't lead.
we, like the things that they said about women basically being catty. Since we've been doing this, we've run into some men that are more catty than anybody else that 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 we would experience.
That's
So
right,
it's kind
Mom.
of hard. That's why we had to get you guys input, because we've experienced uh, those behaviors across genders. So
See,
it's great to get everybody's input.
what we're trying to do to
You call them genders. I call them little bitch.
I'll go was tonight was to actually broaden the mindset of women who's buying the slingshots and the Can-Ams, because it is now more women who are buying the vehicles, and they're saying, what do I do next? Where do I go? And
Yeah.
we're trying to let them know what to look for and what to look out for, so
Right.
that when you get it, you're not trapped into something that you can't get out of. Because the
What-
slingshot in the three-wheel world was designed to have fun. And so I tell anybody, you don't have to join us. You can ride with us anytime you want to. But the main thing is, don't get trapped into thinking that all groups are the same, because they're not.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
They're not.
Well said. And I think that like this panel is especially equipped to discuss that, because everybody's coming from such different perspectives. And I hate to keep going back to Sandy, but one of the things that, and I'm glad she's on here, when I think about problems and things that go on, you know, I think about the competitions. I think about those things. And Sandy is, she rides she rides with groups of people. She rides with all kinds of groups of people, and also does competition. So I'm glad that we got her perspective about things to look out for, things to be concerned about. I will say, since Arthur and I started, Arthur, how long we been doing this? 7 years?
7 years now.
Yeah, since we started 7 years ago, it really has changed. I mean, the numbers of women that are driving Slingshots and Can-Ams. Arthur, we have more women show up in Can-Ams than we do men, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So the numbers in the three-wheel community are just evolving so fast, and I must say, there are men who have beautiful machines, but some of the best looking, most laid out machines belong to women. Sandy.
Yeah, y'all are definitely taking over, that's for sure. and that's why we
Fiona.
want to put this
Fiona,
panel
look, I don't even want to talk about Fiona's lights right now. I ain't even gonna talk about that because I'm
Yes.
still in my feelings. But I'm still in my feelings about it.
Yes,
I
they
saw
look good.
and I loved her lights. I can never say I'm the original light. I saw it on Priscilla's, and I said I like the lights, and I want them too. So I'll give props to a woman 2.5 seconds real quick. So
That's-
I can take credit.
And as soon as I told them I like their lights, they both say, "Hey, here's the guy that can do them."
That's right.
Because for years I was like, I need somebody that's going to do my lights right. I don't want that big ride strip on my Can-Am, And I saw Fiona's. I was like, "Whoa, I like those." And she said, "Priscilla." And then next thing you know, they both said, "Well, we can get it done." And guess what? I'm hooked up with the guy to get it done.
So now, Dre, let me ask you a question. You got that pretty pink one. How was it when you when you came out with the pink one? And what was the comment that you was getting from people in your group?
Oh my God. They said I did too much. They said I did too much. I overdid it. Oh, I already, yeah. They said I overdid it. Then it's really bad because they said I overdid it. So anyway,
no, you
when we're
definitely did not
riding
overdo
now,
it.
everybody migrates to my Slingshot, and they're very, very upset. They are. I mean, and it's mostly the guys.
Really?
It's mostly the guys. They're like, "Oh my God!" Everybody.
Buffalo, when I first met you,
I'm just being jealous.
the first thing I said to Buffalo is, "Girl, I love this Slingshot."
Yes,
It
absolutely. I got it done in Raleigh, so it was really funny. But yeah, oh my goodness. They hate when I ride now because everybody says, "Oh my God, we love all the Slingshots." But that pink one, oh my God. So yeah.
Well, I'm gonna fix it for the guys. I'm gonna fix it for the guys. I love your Slingshot.
Thank you.
It is stunning.
I really appreciate that. Oh yeah. They said I did too much, so.
No, you did not.
But
I'm
I'm living with it. I'm okay. Thank you.
Sam, the question for you is: when you stretch yours out to a 4-seater, what was the different looks?
What I just said.
I want that.
I want that, or like I said, you got some people that they're gonna compliment you. You got some people that ain't gonna compliment you, and you got some people that they're not gonna compliment, but just because. And you don't have to have no validation from nobody. Like you don't have to have no validation from nobody.
That's
Right.
right.
I tell people all the time. Some people gonna like it, some people not. That's just people. It be women. It's the women.
Well, I have to admit,
Well,
But I tell
I did get a
everybody.
chance to get in her 4-seater. Oh, I got in the back seat. It's fantastic.
But
But
I tell
well,
Sandy, you remember when we was at Myrtle Beach with the 4-wheel? Sandy went up against a guy in his 2-seater. And he kind of got upset with you. Sandy was blowing him.
Oh, I saw that video.
I
Yeah.
started dancing. He was really upset, even though he said, "You got me, you got me," but he was really
No, he was ready to fight.
he really upset.
ready to fight.
He was ready to fight.
And we all like, no, he don't want to fight. And and it was just so funny how a guy would just hate on a woman because she has better music than he does.
Just go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
I gotta. Well, okay. I don't hate on Sandy. I always say whenever we're doing a parade, Arthur, did you call Sandy yet? Is she coming? Or Arthur, when we light up, I am not riding anywhere near Tasha because she got a whole party in her slingshot. I am not riding near her. And every time I end up near her, but that's a whole nother story.
Sandy in the back, I'm in the front. So
This is
I was standing behind Tasha and I just turned my music off.
This is
that's what I do when I'm riding beside Sandy. I listen to what she's listening to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't hear nothing I'm listening to.
Well, it's clear from the conversation and from the interaction today that there's a sisterhood that's on this panel. There's a sisterhood, and so I know we've got to wrap up, but before we go, if you're talking to other people, if you're telling them you're about to ride with this group, you're an independent rider, there's a sisterhood that you might come across in these groups. What does that sisterhood look like, and how would you describe that to somebody else? I mean, we've talked about how you support each other, or how you keep each other safe. Could you just sum up what that sisterhood and being part of a group or having a group that you're associated with, what that looks like? That specifically that sisterhood that's so valuable.
Let me tell you something. What's that lady name? Miss Dream. Lady name is Dream.
Yeah,
Where you say you from? Are you the Lumberton area, right? Did you come to
Oh,
that
me,
meeting?
Drina? No, Hope Mills.
Did you come to that meeting we had?
I did.
You was the one I was talking to, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, like I just met her at that meeting we had in Dunn Benson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you how this worked. I was gonna go ride with them to was it Daytona? Maybe I think it was Daytona, or they was gonna ride to Jacksonville. I think.
Jacksonville.
I think you was the one.
Yes.
She had told me if you come, you can stay in my house.
See,
I sure did.
She did. She said we could
And
ride
we had
together.
just met. I sure did.
I was gonna ride down and meet them. But she opened her doors up so I could stay at her house if I wanted to ride. And I have to come
Absolutely, I sure did.
Yeah, she did. She did.
let me tell you what a sisterhood look like. Sandy would call me. Sandy would call me all the time. Hey, I got an extra space to take your slingshot. You don't have to get a hotel. You stay with me and my sister. No matter where we went, I always had somewhere to stay, and I always had my slingshot on the same trail. Same.
And then you disappeared.
Where she go?
Tasha do that. Tasha messaged me about wanting to go places. So, you know, Tasha messaged me like, but see, I tell people, it's people I hate to transport, and I'm always ask, but you want to go,
Right.
cause it always be room on the trailer.
Me, Sandy, and Tosh got our lights tore up at the same time.
So what?
But I broke my foot, saying I broke my left foot.
That was recently. That ain't that.
That
ain't been a year or so ago.
Yes, it has. September.
Harris, the new one to the group. What do sisterhood looks to you?
Well, so far I have experienced sisterhood. I have not come across that negativity yet. Everybody that I have met have complimented me on my slingshot. You know, they've been very, very nice. I haven't, you know, like I said, I am the newbie, but I haven't come across that yet. I've come across some really, really good women in the group. I've become very good friends with a couple of them. You know, they message me. Some of them message me every day. We talk back and forth, you know. So it's become like a real family type thing, you know, that I've experienced. Now, you know, I'm listening though. I'm listening to all the ladies, and you know, of course, as women, yes, women can be catty, but you know, I'm always gonna be the bigger person. I'm not gonna sit and argue with you like that. That's just how I'm built. I'm built different. I'm not going to stoop down your level. You can do all that.
That's right.
Keep that over there with you, and I'm gonna mind my business in my orange little slingshot, and I'm gonna do what I can do. But that's just me. But I know everybody's not like that. I know that people have a hard time getting along with other people. I know that some women are very jealous of other women. You know, it's a whole long list of things that we could discuss just as being women. But I have felt that sisterhood. Some of you I have met on the platform tonight, and then a couple of you I haven't. But I've just been enjoying myself. Like I just have so far. And I'm gonna keep praying that it stay that way, because I don't want to bring no energy around this way. Let me just tell you. I'm not here for all that.
You just go,
I'm not
you ride
here,
your
I'm not
sling
here
and have a good
for it.
time.
I'm not here for it. So, you know, I just look forward to continuously connecting with other women and men in this community. Like I was saying on my in my story earlier, when I started posting videos with this group, I mean, I had so many women. Oh my God, so many people don't even know what they are. They're like, what is it? Where do you get it from? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I have to explain. So I'm like, okay, so then you need to definitely check the live tonight, so we can go over all of that to help people understand what they are, where you can purchase them, because I think in our state there's only 2 dealerships, right? Henderson and Concord, I think.
No, you one in High Point, I believe.
You got one in Fayetteville.
Oh, yes.
In Henderson.
Okay. And then also they don't know about the competitions. Like I didn't know anything about the competitions until I got in it. They don't know anything about, there's a light competition, there's a sound competition. Once you get your slingshot, you have to throw all that work in it. You know, you got to build it up and build it out the way that you want it, and then you compete. You know, you can't compete without it. That's what I was telling Fiona. I think the last time I said, listen, you need to have a little section in for the newbies like me who don't have nothing yet. I just got me a little lights. I got a little bit of underglow going on, but
we always throwing money in those things. Okay.
Listen, when I say money pit, I mean it.
Yes,
I mean it. But it's like I said earlier. To me, it's the best investment. It's so much fun. It just allows you so much freedom, and you meet so many new people. You know what I'm saying, in the slingshot community. But as women, we got to do better. So you know, with us, just the women on the panel tonight, I guess we need to be the ones to stand up and just start eliminating all of that other stuff behind us out, you know, and that way we can try to, you know, make sure that everybody in the group is cohesive. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Eris, that is so well said. I'm sorry, Tasha, you about to say something?
Oh no.
Yes. Yeah, no,
okay.
Go ahead, Tasha. Tell us what your opinion is for the sisterhood. I ain't letting you off the hook.
I get along with everybody, men or women. Yeah, I don't have any issues when I come and ride with everybody. Everybody's loving, will hug on you and just make you feel welcome. Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna speak for me and Arthur just real quick. Arthur and I have had so many conversations about what 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 our group looks like, what the environment for women in the slingshot community looks like. We've had so many conversations about how we can value the people that ride with us. And I just had to say, one thing that's always come through is we have been fortunate enough to be surrounded by strong women of character. And this panel just demonstrates this is a panel of strong women of character that clearly not only care about themselves, but care about people that are around them. And I just want to thank each and every one of you that's on the panel that for not only exemplifying that, but for carrying it forward to whoever else is riding. So that we've talked about this quite a bit. So thank you everybody that's on the panel for all you're doing.
So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna ask a question for Eris to
Yes.
San, because she's always asking us, saying, how do I build my
Turn the light
slingshot
on in the bathroom.
for the sound, for the lights? And so since you are the sound of the East, well known, I mean, you are it. I mean, everybody know you because when you pull up, they know who you are because your sound is crazy.
And she likes to compete. So
yeah. So please let the new people know, what did you do to get to that level?
And if you would explain what it is, because a lot of people don't even know what competitions are within the sling. Like what are the groups that are broken down into?
Well,
Well,
see, I do the sound. The sound competition depends on the number of speakers that you have. So you can start out lightweight. You go from lightweight, featherweight, welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight, extreme. So I'm in between.
Okay.
I'm in between.
Between what?
I'm welterweight. I'm welter. So it just depends. So I tell people all the time, if you want music, I see the guy do my music. His name is Shannon Owens. He's out of Oxford. Really good job. Huh?
I said he's in my back door.
Yeah, that's the dude.
I went to see Shannon. My shops.
He does my music. He does lights. He does lights. Shannon Owens in Oxford.
Okay.
I see his number. He does the music. He does lights.
Okay.
So like you tell him like you want music, but tell him like you don't want a competition stuff unless you want to compete. If you want just good music to ride, you let him know. You let him know what you're trying to do, and he'll let you know where you need to be at.
Hey, Sandy, he's the one who rode with us with the golf carts, right?
Right.
Okay.
He rode us a golf cart.
He got golf carts that sound louder than slingshots.
Yeah, he's a light tonight. He's a light tonight distributor.
Oh, he's with Night to Night now?
Oh, you're talking about Mike.
No, I'm talking about Shannon.
Mike is different. Mike is in Raleigh.
Okay.
Yeah, they cousins. Mike is in
Raleigh.
Okay.
Yeah, he brought that golf cart out to the parade and they told him to cut it down.
Yep, they sure did.
Yeah, they told him to cut it down.
It was so loud.
Yeah.
We was by the check-in table, and he turned his on so we can hear what it sounded like. It was so loud. A lady got up, came over and tapped me on the shoulder, said, "Do you know who that guy is with the golf cart?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Could you ask him to turn it down? Because we can see people lips moving, but we can't hear nothing."
See, Tasha tell you.
Arthur Malik, don't you remember when the guy came up on his truck and he had the music on the back of his truck? I guess he was playing the music on the back of his truck. That golf cart music was louder than the music the guy was playing on the back of his truck with all those speakers.
Are you talking about on the tow truck?
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, that golf cart was crazy.
But look, y'all, I'm telling, like I was saying, you can get lights cheap, you can get music cheap, but you gotta remember that's your slingshot.
That's it.
So don't do no cheap stuff. You want quality stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And then he local.
Or you gonna keep switching?
We was sending our slingshots to Florida. Tasha sent hers. We was sending our slingshots to Florida. So
Wow.
we got somebody local.
Yeah.
And if something go wrong, he right there. Like you order stuff. If you want stuff put on, he do all of that. He do
Okay.
all of that.
Well, I know when I posted the video that people were asking, and I just jotted a couple of questions because there was so many. They asked, where do they purchase the slingshot? Where do they purchase the lights? Where do they get the music? And then the accessories for the inside, because there's so many different accessory places. You know, so those were just a few of the questions. There were so many. I just had to pick a couple of over with.
You know, sling mods, but see, like me, I go through a guy out of Florida to order my stuff. You can go through like sling mods, order your stuff, but I just deal with people out of Florida to tell them what I want, and they send it in, and Shannon, he puts it on for me. I get it shipped to his house, they put it on. He'll put it on for you. It just depends. Depending on whatever you want. Like then, like, you know, if you want your name on, there's people that can put your name on your stuff. There's all kind of stuff you can put on there.
And what about wraps? Because somebody did ask me about wraps. They asked who's like locally without having to send your slingshot out of state. And when we say sending it out of state, we mean you take your slingshot to whoever's working on it. You leave your slingshot, and then you go back to pick it up. For a lot of people that were asking questions that don't know about it, you do have to leave your slingshot in some cases. But your slingshot does have a built-in tracker, so you can track it. And you can put your own tracker in there, you know, outside of the built-in tracker, if that's
a tracker
out. Yeah, you don't have a tracker?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I do.
Not as a 21, so I don't know.
I put an air tag in mine.
Yeah, that's
what I meant when I said you can put your own in there, so you can tag it, because you know if you know, when people stealing them, you just disconnect the system, and you know you still don't know where your slingshot is. So. You know, unfortunately, so you got to do your own tagging, so to speak. But for those that don't know, when we say drop it off or leave it, then you do have to drop it off sometimes, but you want to be aware of where it is at all times.
But let me tell you something. This is the first time I ever tracked my slingshot. This is the first year I've never put a track in my slingshot.
Really?
This is the first time I ever put a track in it. That was this year. Never. Last month, I've never tracked my slingshot.
Wow.
Never ever did it.
It comes in handy, you know, especially with all the shows and everything that we've got going on. And I mean, it's an attention seeker. Like you don't have to do anything but just show up, and everybody stops. So it's definitely one of those things that for your protection and your slingshot, put a tag in it, like San said, or a couple of tags, just in case if one falls out. So yeah. But back to the other question that somebody asked me about the wraps. Like, where is there somewhere locally that does
it's a lot of places locally that do wraps. Yeah, I think Vince do wrap down there in Durham. But it's a whole lot of people that you can get somebody to do a wrap anywhere. It just anywhere.
Who's Vince?
Vince.
Oh.
Well, but the other thing is like you can get them done locally. But a lot of us that got wraps done, we recommend you order them from out of Vegas, from Jordan out at Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was just going to ask you that.
Is Jordan with a company, or is he solo? Like what's
No, he's with a company. He's with AMR Racing.
Okay.
But
his wraps are quality. It's gonna
like everybody, like, you know, you see my old dirty slingshot, but my slingshot is not garaged. My slingshot sits out in my driveway, and my wrap is 5 years old, isn't it, Arthur?
5 years.
5 years old, and does not coming loose, or maybe it's all the dirt that's keeping it on there, but whatever it is. Hey, and Fiona, I am so sorry. Fiona, I am so sorry. You speaking of wraps, Fiona, I had to apologize to Fiona. I promised her I was going to send out our tip of the month, which is about wraps in particular.
Oh, wow.
And I forgot to send it to her. I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to you today.
Yeah. It's important that you get a quality wrap, because if you get the cheap ones that you can get local, they will fade out and they'll be gone within the year.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
when you say cheap, what are we talking about? What's numbers when we say cheap and then expensive? So everybody will know. Because I don't know. They ask me, I don't know what to tell them.
Because as soon as Malik come back, I'm gonna ask him what he paid for his wrap because his is going on 6 years.
Okay.
Now, Malik, your wrap you paid 4 or 5 years ago, going on 6. How much was it?
I think I paid 250 for the actual wrap,
That's not
or
bad at all.
maybe 300 for the wrap, but I paid like 150 to get it designed. So I just had to. I sent a whole bunch of pictures, and he sent me back some proofs. And then once I decided what I wanted, it came within like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Pretty good turnaround. Then Vince and Carl and the fellas, they put it on in the garage in about 40 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad, and that's good to know. Hopefully, it's still like in that price range because everybody's rapping now. So they're, hopefully the prices haven't jacked up. They haven't jacked the prices up too high.
Well, and the reason we went with them is they do a lot of wraps for 4x4s and all-terrain vehicles.
Yeah.
So their wraps are really thick and well made.
Okay.
So that's why, like I said, my slingshot is not garaged, and most of the time it's not even covered. And so, like, it's sitting out there getting a bath right now.
No, I keep mine in the garage.
So what's y'all next event?
But you know what? It's a good wrap because with yours stand outside,
right?
The color still looks good on it,
right?
Yeah.
No fade, no nothing.
Somebody said
Fiona,
tripled.
I can get that information to you. Fiona, what is our next big stuff coming up?
Yeah, because Sam wants to know what we're doing next.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Besides the restaurant tour that we have on the 19th, which is on Sunday, which is May 19th, we're going to Kentucky, and then we're going to Lizard Thicket, which is the restaurant we're going to. That's Florence, but the next big one is June 7th through the 8th, which is the North Carolina 2 and 3 wheel.
I can't hear.
Is that the one that
Can't hear you.
Okay.
We can't hear you, Fiona.
Can you hear me now?
Barely.
You're echoing.
Yeah, I hear echo too.
You said May 19th, 18th?
19th.
It's on a Sunday. Are y'all going to Charlotte on the 18th? To the Slingshot event?
What's in Charlotte?
They have a
Slingshot event
Charlotte
on the 18th.
It's Carolina Elite.
Carolina Elite.
Okay. They're real nice.
I had them on there, and I didn't see a flyer anymore.
They got a flyer.
They have a flyer. Okay.
And then there's another one for lupus, I believe. That's around that same time. I'll send that one to you too, Fiona. I just came across that one today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have a question in the chat. If you guys can hear me. The question is: as women in a group, what would you want to see more from BCS? The question asked by Charlie Knows. So, what more can we do for the riders as a group
that are women?
Yeah,
I think I can answer that. I think not saying that there isn't one, but I don't know of one. There needs to be someone designated for the women. Like there needs to literally be a women's department to handle issues of any kind with women, because we do come with some issues. So we need to have someone that those issues can be, transferred to and de-escalate the situation, so to speak, whatever it is. Yeah. So,
it sounds like a role.
Okay. Well,
We
Okay.
nominated you for the role.
Hey, Fiona, she said that so well. Hey,
That's her position.
you just gave
Well, listen, I'm up for the challenge. I'm here for it. That's what I do. So
it's not gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be just you, boo.
okay. Well, listen, hopefully I've got my sisters on this podcast. They got my back.
I got your back. We got your back. We got your back.
All right. If I need
We
y'all,
got your back.
how?
We got your back.
But all seriousness though, that's what I do believe. I do believe the women's, area could be a little more structured, so to speak, just to make sure everybody's comfortable and on the same page, and that there isn't any backbiting and sorts, because what we do is too fun to bring in anything else. It's too fun, especially when we all get together and we do the competitions and everything. It's just too much. It's too fun, to have to worry about people hating on you, and that's just ridiculous to me. It's just ridiculous. So we'll work on it.
I got something for BCS, because as long as it was really women, it was myself, Sandy, and Teresa, and we still to this day. I haven't. I mean, I've
We
never.
can't hear you, Fiona. Your phone got a lot of feedback.
Are you on your phone or your laptop?
She in the pool.
Computer. I don't know why.
You might want to switch to your phone.
Probably. Well, if I can't. Yeah.
No,
And I was just saying, like, so far the women in BCS, so far we have not had any issues.
That's good.
It was 3 of us: Sandy, myself, and Teresa, and we've gotten along. So far. Never experienced anything. Within women. I can only speak for myself, but I mean, we feel like it was pretty good.
We can't hear you.
What about now?
Sandy, she look like you when you say it.
I just got a text from Tony the Tiger about the rap. He just did his recently again. He said they're going up. He said he just spent close to 3,000 on the rap that he's got now.
I believe it. That's exactly what I was saying. That
wow,
it probably escalated because so many people are just rapping everything. Rims,
definitely.
Everything. So
plus, I only have a wrap on this. I only had the center of my hood wrapped. I don't have my whole slingshot wrapped.
Yeah, Tony the Tiger got this whole slingshot wrap.
Right.
Yeah, I only have the center of my hood wrapped.
The whole slingshot.
Well, I can believe. I can believe it for Tony the Tiger, because
he got a lot.
He got the whole Tony the Tiger. I'm great. You know.
Right.
But I mean, if you're gonna do it, you do it.
It looks
I mean,
real.
Exactly. You got to go all out.
You got to go all out.
Right.
And if he changed that up, he won't be Tony the Tiger no more. He got to do that.
Right.
That's his name. Yeah.
Fiona, I'm gonna have to run. Do we have the pictures this week or not? I want to see, because I bet you Sandy knows everybody in the pictures.
Probably not.
All right, so hold on.
Well, why she?
Sorry.
It's too late now. You done hurt my feelings. Never mind.
I'm waiting on that picture.
Right. Get ready to get a picture.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I've been cut off now. Bye.
I'm waiting on a picture. She said, hold up.
Okay.
Damn. Wow. That's
it's cute.
That's who?
I don't know who it is, but it's cute.
I don't know who that is.
Now that's a rap. That's a huge rap on that hood.
Yes.
I just can't figure it out.
Oh wow. I don't know who those are.
They're not from around here.
No.
They got to be from Vegas or California. That's
Or
Gucci
Houston
right
or
there.
something.
Hey, Sandy's like this. They not from around here.
Different.
It's different.
What
Oh,
the word
Ooh,
is that?
what is that?
that's the Batmobile.
That look like the Joker.
It does. Mm-hmm.
That is smooth.
Or what's the Spider-Man? I can't think of the character for Spider-Man. The
Venom.
dark Spider-Man. Yeah, that's what
I'm
that
talking
looks
about name. Yeah.
Oh wow.
like.
Oh.
Okay. The 4-seater in the house.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
look,
Is that a 4-seater or a 6-seater?
that's
That's a 4.
four.
That's
Those
a big
are
speakers in
speakers.
the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 4.
Look
Now
good.
see, he could do your interior. That's the guy who done my interior. He out of Florida, Andres. He done her interior.
That looks good.
That
Mm-hmm.
look good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, well, I'll ask after this.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Is that a Jeep or a Slingshot?
Slingshot with something else going on in the front.
It's a
That's a
sling Jeep.
slingshot.
It's a sling Jeep.
Goodness.
Oh wow. I
That's
would not want to ride with him.
That's a 4-wheel Slingshot.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Oh yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's 4 wheels.
Getting ready for the competition.
Mm-hmm. He is.
He definitely
I
ready for
said,
competition.
Now,
Is he
Look how many
classified
keys he
as
got on there.
he's extreme.
he's extreme?
Got to be. Look all the
Look
speakers.
at all them tweets. 1, 2,
Saying,
3,
is that extreme or
He
heavyweight?
gonna be extreme.
Good gracious.
It's gonna be over extreme.
Sandy, how many speakers is extreme?
Bring all you can.
I don't keep up with Dick. I don't get that high up.
I've seen some extreme ones. Yes. Mm-mm.
We don't know none of these folks.
Mm-mm.
So they ain't from around here.
They ain't around here.
Right.
On top of the hood of the Slingshot.
Right.
What kind of top he got that she can sit up there without bending it?
Right.
Like a mattress, like literally.
Yeah. It look like a bed.
Don't weigh but 3 pounds.
A baby bed, a baby mattress.
If you jump on anybody else's top, it's them bent in or fell
Yes,
in.
you ain't getting up on mine.
Yeah, you sure now. Oh wow.
Now she from Atlanta.
That is
I knew you were gonna see somebody you knew.
It's a lady. It's a look.
Is that a
Matter of fact,
4-seater?
no, it's just a matter of fact. It's a lady that rapped her Slingshot out of Atlanta. It's her name Candy Raps. It's a
Oh,
lady
yeah, I've heard of her.
She out of Atlanta. She rapped hers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait a minute, she had the event last week?
I don't recall seeing that.
The candy wrap person.
Somebody was supposed to be, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's everything.
Wow. Thanks for sharing, Fifi.
Yes.
Let me put the announcement.
Oh, I need some new eyes or something.
We all do.
So are y'all going to Maggie Valley?
Some of us are going.
I'm trying to get there.
Because Keith is actually working on trying to do a day trip because he's not going to be able to stay the whole weekend. And so he's going to put out some information real soon about going up one day and coming back the same day.
Now I rode that by myself. I rode to Maggie Valley by myself.
Oh, no.
You did?
Do the
Yeah.
mountain.
Now, I know we got some people that want to go to Myrtle Beach for the 3-wheel thing at the beach down there.
We coming to see Sandy participate.
That's it.
I'm not gonna compete in Myrtle Beach.
You're not.
Mm-mm.
But you're going, right?
I'm going, but I'm not gonna compete because they got
Well,
to fix my
that's my
subs.
birthday weekend.
Oh.
That's a nice ride though to Mega Valley. That's a nice ride.
So, Pop, you said there
Yeah.
is an actual trip to the beach, or were you thinking about it?
Well,
We're gonna put a trip together for those who wants to go to the beach because some people have never been but want to go just to experience what it's like to be bike weekend.
Yeah.
And so I want to take people down. If not an overnight, definitely go down early Saturday morning. spend the whole day, and then we can either come back or then we could try to find a hotel room for those who want to stay. Just let you know that weekend is very expensive. But if we leave that morning about 7:30, we can actually spend a whole day at the beach and have a wonderful time. And see, that time, the sun doesn't go down to right at 8:30, 9 o'clock, so it's not going to be cold.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all do any 3-wheel event, you got to get your tickets online because it's expensive at the gate.
Yeah. And so what I want to do is
You talking about the one in
down.
Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, I think it's like 60 if you pay at the gate, but I think it's like 25 or 30 if you do it online.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check into that.
Fifi, the one thing I want to say on here, the event that I was hosting on August the 17th, I need to cancel that.
Okay.
So don't show that anymore. That's going to be canceled.
And so it'll be information coming out real soon because I'm working with Keith for those who want to go to Maggie Valley, and I'm also going to figure out how many people want to go to the beach to do a beach ride that weekend, so we could go down that Saturday, hang out, and then eat, and then come back. And for those who want to stay, we'll look into trying to find a hotel for them, because the best way to stay on bike weekend is either stay at Murray's Inlet or Surfside. Don't stay in Myrtle Beach because it's too expensive.
Is that the 25th? Is that the date you're talking about, Arthur?
Yes, that Saturday.
And if anybody is staying here, we've been asked to support one of our organizations, and we're just going to do a brief ride down to the Bull City Wood Shop. They've asked us to come down and support them. So, yeah.
And we're working on. I'm going to go ahead and Malik is working on for the group. If we can get approved, get out the vote rally in Jacksonville, we're going to go down and try to do that for the group. And those who are not going and who's still here in Durham, I would love for us to go and support Tasha and her son at the Oak Grove Community Center. They're doing a fundraiser for the football team, and they were asking us to show up and try to support that. So we're going to be in 2 different locations that particular weekend.
June 1st.
What date is that?
June 1st.
June 1st.
Oh, okay.
So if we get approved by the state and they tell us we can, because to do voter registration, you have to be approved by the state first. So we're waiting on the approval. Yeah. If we get the approval, we're going to Jacksonville to do that. And those who are in town, we're asking them to go to Oak Grove Community Center to support Tasha's little son's football team. So we're going to do both events.
Yeah, the Jacksonville one is it's in a low income housing community, and they're trying to get people registered to vote. So I'm hoping that Bull City will be able to go down there and attract some attention, along with the riders from that are in Jacksonville area.
So there'll be more information coming out about that as well. But the ride we're doing on the 19th, that's going to be a nice ride. Yeah, we'll have fun going down to Buc-ee's and into the restaurant. That's going to be crazy. We're going to take all back roads on the way down there.
And I'm sorry, good people, but I have got to go. I want to thank everybody for being here. And I hope everybody has a beautiful night.
I heard your dog's calling you.
Yeah, so that's why I got to go.
I want to say to the panel, thank y'all so much, because we needed to hear from a female perspective, and y'all did fantastic.
Absolutely.
So we got a lot of information out. Now females are knowing what they can and can't do, and they know that they can ride and be accepted. So I say to the panel, my hat's off to you. Thank you so much. And
can y'all cut my bad words out?
Too late now.
So, until next time.
Who was that lady?
Everyone have a wonderful night, and thank you again.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.